All right, here I'm B. It's time for a little break on through. Let me get situated here. Good God, I bet you'll say, dang, you've had all evening to get situated there, huh? Well, there I am. That's the way I want to be. All right. Tonight is going to be rapid fire thoughts. Mixed in with announcements, news for you. I'm trying to get this camera the way I wanted without all that glare. But I didn't spend enough time doing it, I guess. But anyway, here we are. So here we are with break on through. Let me make this big so I can see if y'all are making any comments or anything. Here we are with break on through. Let me make this big so I can see. There we go. Got a lot of people in already. Hey. Oh, y'all were, yeah, well, you spent 15 minutes trying to adjust the damn phone, boy. Rapid fire thoughts tonight and news. Heavy stuff, funny stuff, informative stuff. I'm going to go ahead and start with the heavy. Everybody grab your break on through brew. I'm drinking coffee. I don't know about the protocol of toasting with coffee, but if it's in a Jackie Gleason mug, I have a feeling it's okay. We will drink a toast to the one and only Throg. Doug Throgmorton, who left this mortal coil this past weekend. Facing my buddy Robert Everett. He was keeping me posted on things as they happened. Robert was there with him when he passed. I'm grateful to Robbie for being such a good friend to Doug over the last few years. But now, brother, your suffering is over. We drink to you in memory of a very fine individual, to Throg. Okay, I got rid of a lot of that glare. There we are. Good, good, good. I left you last week asking you to please say a prayer for Throg, and the situation was looking grim for quite a few days. I stopped giving updates because it was kind of like we were in his room the week prior, and he was conscious. We made him laugh. We made him smile. He was cracking some jokes and stuff, and then it just seemed like a day later he was back in ICU, and it was downward spiral ever since. And then eventually he was moved to a hospice house. We will be attending his funeral this Saturday. The details are posted on my personal Facebook page. I will try to get that information posted on the Antiseen page too. They're asking that in lieu of flowers or anything like that, that if you would simply make a donation to the Humane Society in Doug's name. The guy loved his cats, so that's that. We're going to go from heavy to serious. We cannot give up thinking of ways to help and assist the people of Western North Carolina. And look, I'm not saying ignore Florida or Georgia or South Carolina or none of that either, but I'm just saying that Western North Carolina was destroyed, and I'm constantly looking for info to get help to that area. I've been contributing to some of the agencies I know, but see, here's something I'm going to lay on you. And man, if you don't like this, well then I don't have anything for you. But don't waste your money sending to any of those government agencies that claim they're going to help. If you want your money to go to where it's going to do some good, man, you got to go to the churches. There are some organizations out there that are good. Samaritan's Purse, Hands with Hearts, or Hearts with Hands. I'm sorry, but man, the church are the ones kind of leading the charge on this. Our church, in particular, the Encounter Charlotte, has been taking loads of water, providing meals, thousands of meals every day. Not just, when all the people are up there reporting. No, every day. They bought loads of chainsaws. Man, they're just giving it to people. Not getting up there and putting up a chainsaw tent and selling them. They're giving them. Because of people who contribute. Go to encountertoday.com, and I assure you, your contribution, no matter how small, no matter how large or how small, man, like $10 helps, man. $5 helps. $50 and $500 and all that, may helps more, but I'm just saying every penny helps. And I will just get behind our church because I know for a fact everything is going straight up there. And you saw my show last week with Brandon on here, and there are also individuals who I will give their listings to. There's going up there a couple times a week delivering things. The outpouring of assistance that has come from the people. We the people. Is amazing. But living in this city like I do, I want to tell you, I want to relay a story I got from the First Lady. Now, she works at a Great Clips here in Charlotte. She cuts hair for a living. And one of the ladies that works in there with her, she will always get a political conversation going with her customers, which is a huge mistake. But my wife actually heard a man say this. I'm going to try to quote it as accurately as I can. And even if I'm off a little bit, you will get the gist of what this guy was trying to say. He said he was going to vote for Harris because he doesn't want any of his tax money going to the rescue or rebuilding Western Carolina, because those people knew what they were getting into when they moved there, or something to that effect. Like it's their fault. They live in the mountain. I'm glad I wasn't in there visiting the First Lady that day and heard that idiot say that. I'll let people have their opinions about things. That is a whole new level of disgusting. All right, we're gonna go on an upward swing now. We're gonna get into an up frame of mind. I just saw there that the First Lady says that her and Coleman are watching right now. Hey, little Coleman. Man, I wish you guys could have seen that little fella out there. Man, just being a little kid. I sat there, you know, it's nice and cool here now. And I just sat out on the back porch watching him. Like we got a little hill that, you know, a slant that comes down our backyard into a little tiny flat area before our porch starts. And yeah, and you guys know how I like to feed my birds and all. Well, the chipmunks love what the birds drop. So I got chipmunk holes all over the place. Now, it's not that I like to get rid of the chipmunks. Chipmunks are cute, and they really don't cause any destruction like their bigger cousins, the squirrel, who is my enemy. But man, he's out there he saw me do one. I took a rock and put it in one of the holes and, you know, stomped it with my foot, kicked some dirt around it. Well, man, he was out there doing that with his hand, just laying on his little stomach, you know, getting dirty, been brushing dirt in his hair, you know, when he's rubbing his face. Man, I don't know. It was great watching that, because I remember being young like that, and just watching him do that was a wonderful thing. A wonderful, wonderful way to spend the evening. Which now I'm going to go into a few announcements, but I will come back to rapid fire thoughts. I know you're thinking, well, damn, Clayton's getting all sentimental and wagging his finger at us. No, but I'm going to entertain you. Don't you worry about that now. The hoodies. The hoodies are done. I'll have them I think I'll have them Thursday. What happened was, my brother, who does our screen printing, he delegated the job to one of his workers And they were just like, hey, man, let's get this done, you know. Let's shoot it white, bam, orange, bam, get it on out. But when you do that bright orange on a hoodie, man, you got to hit that thing a couple times now. You can't just do it one time, because when they, like I asked Greg, I said, man, could you please ship our shirts for the tour and the hoodie separate? Because it's two different jobs, right? You know, but and hey, I've got a small car now. I drive a Nissan Versa. I don't drive my big Jeep anymore. But he goes to open them up. I like, you know, put them in 2 boxes for me. Okay, you know, and man, they dried, and you know, they was cured and everything. But it was a slightly less than vibrant orange. And he knows, you know, I advertised a big bright ass orange, you know. People that ordered the hoodie, they're going to want that big, shiny, bright orange back there behind that caricature of my head. So, we had to do them again. So, I'll have those soon. I'm sorry I didn't make an announcement, but man, it's been busy. Been busy. I just mentioned t-shirts for the tour. What tour? Oh, I didn't tell y'all about that. I didn't tell you about the Texas, Louisiana Halloween hayride. Oh, man, us, along with Josephus and the George Jonestown Massacre, we're hopping in our collective vehicles and we're heading down to Louisiana and Tejas to put on a few cultural events. All them bands you like, they can do shows. Oh, you going to the show, man? Yeah, okay. But when Antiseen comes down, it ain't a show, man. It's a cultural event. Come on by. Stefan's on the clock looking at us in New Zealand. Well, you better get back to work. Boss man, see you listening to OJC. He's going to write you up, son. But yeah, man, 4 shows. And I'm going to run through these real quick now, okay? Josephus is going to be with us every night, all 4 nights. The night number 1 is will be October 30th in Shreveport, Louisiana at Bears. With Blood Drunk along with us. The next night, Halloween in Austin, Texas at Sagebrush. It'll be our double tag team. We're going to bring in the third. We're going to be the Freebirds. We're going to have Sabbath Crow with us. The next night in San Antonio at the Amp Room. This is November 1st here. Early show opens at 8 p.m. His music starts soon after now. The first band, he's like, oh man, we got to sit through some rookie upstarts, you know, before. No. You walk in the door, guess who plays? The legendary Rancid Vat. Rancid Vat. Then Josephus, then us. Then there will be a band playing after us for those who just don't want to go home. But they're going to let you stay there for a little bit. And you get to watch a late night band after Antiseen walks off the stage and goes home and goes to bed. The next night, November 2nd, Freetown Boom Boom Room in Lafayette, Louisiana. Man, that's all the live you can handle. Why don't y'all play more? We don't want to. We want to do quantity over, well, I just messed that up. We want to do quality over quantity. And besides, I don't know. But there you go. And you might be thinking, well, dang, no Antiseen for 2025. No. One more shot. December 7th, 2024, Day of Infamy at the Milestone in Charlotte, North Carolina with special guest Dallas Tetanus and Future Hate, all the way from Mobile, Alabama. The Wi-Fi is doing something funny, telling me I gotta wait, but here we go. So yeah, there we go. That's 5 Antiseen shows. I gotta start getting 2025 rolling here. But okay. Not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday. Hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I don't know what the date is. I think it's the 26th. Not this Saturday. The 19th. Next Saturday at Repo Record. Right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The young band named Star Crawler will be playing live at Repo Record at 10 a.m. Now, old JC likes to do an early show, but I don't know if I've ever done one at 10 a.m. I'll wait to see how it goes. That might be a new way of doing things. I might kill Malcolm Tent, but me and Walt Wheat and Sir Barry Hannibal, man, we're those get up at 5 kind of guys. So, well, I'm usually up at 4. But yeah, so yeah, a 10 o'clock show would be perfect. But Repo Records, Star Crawler will be there live. I'm taking little Coleman with me. Go see them. They're playing acoustic. It's not going to be like the full-blown Full Tilt Boogie. But it's still going to be good. I saw them there a couple years ago. Maybe it was a year ago. And they did the acoustic. It was really good. Really entertaining. So yeah, if you're in the area, make it. There'll be ads for it all over my page. We'll do it on the Antiseen page. So, you know, when they say, when you go, damn, they're playing, you don't know how to get a date correct. You don't know how to tell people stuff. Yeah, names and numbers mix me up quite a bit. But I see they're making a Bob Dylan biopic. So what's that going to be? 2.5 hours of some actor wearing sunglasses, lighting up cigarettes every 2 seconds, and everyone acting like every word he's ever said in his life was like profound. Well, I'm going to have to file that in E, under E, for electric chair. As in, I wouldn't get up out of the electric chair to watch this film at all. Let me paint the picture for you, okay? I've done something. I've done some kind of hideous crime. I don't know, but I'm sentenced to death for it. I got to go in the electric chair. Maybe I was trying to give supplies to the people of Western North Carolina, and the government wasn't getting their cut or something. I'm sentenced to death though, and I'm strapped in an electric chair. You know, old Sparky. Head shaved, everything. Hey, Clayton, we got that Bob Dylan movie playing in here for the prisoners. Man, we can unhook you if you want to come in and and watch this for a couple hours, and then we'll get back to business at hand. You know what I'd say to him? I say, man, I wish you're already rolling me out on the gurney when you came and told me that. That's how much I would not get up out of the electric chair to go see that nonsense. That's just my take, and that's the rest of the story. You want to see movies, man. You want to talk about movies? Dylan Hiron says top 10 overrated. Did I not do that one time? I mean, I can tell you a few right now. Bob Dylan, Queen, Misfits. But you want to see movies? Well, then you need not go any further than my personal Facebook page, because up there are 2 films I starred in back in the 80s. Y'all didn't know I was an actor, did you? Yeah. I starred in a modern retelling of the ancient tale, Beowulf. I was also in the a retelling of the Shakespeare, the William Shakespeare story, Macbeth. Both these movies have been pretty much unseen since the 80s. But now, thanks to Clinton Zilla, my main and digitizer, well, stuff is making its way to YouTube that has never ever been seen before. And this is just something, man, we got some great new Cosmo stuff up. The Cosmic Commander Cavalcade of Champions. And then some of his Bay Area wrestling appearances. Now, so I understand some of these are getting blocked in some states, in some area. Like our main Captain Catastrophe can't watch Macbeth in Belgium. But Amy Lynn says she likes all 3 of my overrated bands. I said, well, I like one of the band. I like Queen. Amy Lynn, we ain't gonna sue you. Matter of fact, I sent you something today. Well, Clenzilla says he's going to send Captain Catastrophe an MP4 of it, so he will have it in his personal collection. So Clinton, if anyone writes you about that and says, hey man, I can't see it, it's been blocked in my area, will you send them something? Man, we just want people to see it. That's all. Some of my greatest acting ever. I was Grendel and Grendel's mother. Can you believe that? But go check those out if you're able to see them. I think Macbeth, I think the guys, my brother and his friends, I think they, on the success of Beowulf, success, meaning that they showed it in school and it was a rousing comedy that the student body really appreciated, and they got good grades on it too. But I think they got a little overindulgent in Macbeth, and like Beowulf's only like 17 minutes long, but Macbeth's like 40-something minutes, and things moved a little at a snail's pace. I think they were pleased with what they were able to do with the VHS camera. But I mean, what the hell do I know? I don't know. But I want to ask y'all something. Did you see our main Mondo? Did you see his collection of Antiseen memorabilia that he posted? And he posted on Destructive Central, the fan page that he moderates, and he started it. But whenever there's really good posts from people, I move them over to the Antiseen page, and I did that with those. But man, go look at that. And man, we really encourage you to post your own photos in the body of that. You know, so if people go and take a look at it. Dylan says that he thinks the British Empire should bestow a knighthood on me for my gripping portrayal in Macbeth. And you know what, Dylan? I agree. I was good. Oh, yeah. So, if any of the royal family happens to be watching this tonight or on the replay, get in touch with me. Let's see if we can't make it happen. But no, really, seriously, y'all, I want to see your collections of stuff, man. There's a lot of people, like, you know, we've all been selling off our personal things because, I mean, why do I want the old stage worn stuff? I mean, it's become pretty apparent that our kids really don't want any of it. But we're just like, yeah, selling it to the fans and it means something to at the moment, you know. And man, I got a lot more stuff that I'm getting ready to let go. But I'm gonna tell you, a lot of you dudes hit me up and go, hey man, I'll give you $100 bucks for it. Yeah, I'm sure you would, man. But let me tell you two things I got that I'm willing to let move, but for the right price. I've got the original Walking Dead artwork that was done by the late great Chas Ballin. I got it in mail after I got it in the mail, and we got it scanned, and we used that one scan. We used it for the Walking Dead cover. We used it for the Dawn of Antiseen logo. Everything we've ever done, we used that one scan. I never took the artwork back out of the frame. It's hanging right up there behind me. Let me see if I can. I might end up messing something up here, but let me see if I can tilt it up to where you can see it. It's hanging up here in the Break On Through studio. I'm on a delay, so let me see. Oh, we're about there. See it up there on the other side of Farrah Fawcett? That's it. That's it. It's been in that frame since the 80s. It can be yours. And it is the original. It is not a copy or a print. I also, if any of you remember the Man's Ruin release we did, that was Eat More Possum and Southern Hostility, both on one CD together. The late great Frank Kozik did that. Now, when people say, oh, I got a Kozik, they mean they got a screen print. I'm gonna tell you what I have. You know the girl holding the possum with the shotgun over her shoulder? I have got the original pen and ink artwork that Kozik did for that cover. I have it. I am willing to let go of it. If you're interested in either of those, contact me and we'll talk. But don't you $100 and $150 me. I won't even write you back. Can you dig that? Well, y'all. I hope you enjoyed Rapid Fire Thoughts. Because that's all I have for today. Man, all you guys down there in Louisiana and Texas, man, you can see quite a set list we've worked up for these shows. And if you think, oh, it's going to be same all 4 shows, it's not going to be the same all 4 shows. There will be slight differences. And as all, man, listen, I've had a few people send me some top 10 ideas. Pick topics you want me to talk about. Let me know. Now, some of them I may not talk about. Mark Deal sent me some good ones a week or 2 ago. And I'm gonna get around to this stuff. Don't you worry about that. I will. But contact me. Sometimes it takes me a minute to answer, but I read everything, and I just want to say thank you for coming out and hanging with me yet one more time on a Tuesday night here on Break On Through. And man, I hope every one of you have a great rest of your work week. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'm going to have a good weekend. I've got to attend the funeral of our fallen brother, Doug Throgmorton. But you know what? Here's something that a lot of people don't like to talk about and don't like to admit. It's going to happen to all of us. And the fact that I am going to say goodbye, give our brother a send-off, just makes me thank God every day that I'm still here. And thank you for all still coming around and listening to what I have to say. I tell you I appreciate you. I tell you I love you, but I don't even think that I properly tell you how much I do. With that being said, I hope to see you all right back here next Tuesday. Have a great week. May God bless you. And I'll see you when once again we will break on through.